You guys seem to really enjoy it when I did the inexpensive items I found on Amazon video months and months ago, and I've been meaning to do another one but just never really had an opportunity or an excuse. But I found some things between last time and this time that they found a little bit of a place in my heart, and I thought I'd share them with you guys today. So today we're going to take a look at 5 items I found on Amazon for less than $25 a piece. Not tech-related items, but just kind of useful, fun, and interesting items. Not necessarily all at the same time either. Now, first up, this is a bit of an obvious one. There was a Kickstarter not too long ago for what's called the Fidget Cube. It's a little cube, it's got a bunch of stuff on it that you can touch and play with and manipulate to try to make yourself feel better or just calm yourself, distract yourself, all those sorts of fun things. Those were like $15 to $20 at least through the Kickstarter, which was a discounted price. But on Amazon right now, you can get the generic ones for about $6.75, and they look identical. So here's the Fidget Cube. I have taken it out of the box previously and looked it over, and here it is. I'm not exactly gonna say this is the most useful product that you will ever see, but every face on this has something that you can use to distract your hands, to distract your mind, as it were. On top, you've got this little knob. It's kind of like a joystick. You've got a little spinner here with a knob on it. You've got buttons that are kind of clicky and tactile. You've got a little spinny ball here on the side that you can also click. Rotating gears. I think the gears are actually supposed to click, but mine don't. But that's okay. It's mostly about the feel. You've got a clicker on this side. That's a very satisfying click. And then this little oval shape down on the bottom, you can kind of trace your finger around. So if you can imagine, if you're sitting in a meeting or you're stuck in a business phone call or something and you've got to figure out something to do to keep yourself occupied, you can fidget with a pen, you can fidget with like biting your nails or something. A lot of people do that. But I thought this would be a nice little addition to my sort of fidgeting arsenal. And realistically, I've got an 8-year-old, and when he's watching TV, he doesn't seem to realize the things he's doing with his hands. So he'll be biting his nails or he'll be picking his nose or something. So this will hopefully help him out just a little bit too. Item number 2, if you live in a house with another person or an apartment or anything, and you share a common dishwasher, you might not always know if the dishwasher is clean or dirty. In my family's case especially, we have a tendency to run the dishwasher, and then my wife will a lot of times take something out of the dishwasher, getting something out for the baby in the morning or getting a coffee mug out or something, without necessarily emptying the entire dishwasher. But when you do that, that little clean light goes off. And that's where this guy comes into the picture. This is the clean/dirty dishes sign. It's magnetic on the back. It's got rubber pads to help keep you from scratching your dishwasher up. We've actually been using this for a few months now, and I will say it has made it significantly easier to tell what I should expect when I open the dishwasher if I want to put something in there. 20 bucks I think is a little high for it, but for the design, it's solid aluminum. It's very well built. It has held up very well, and having these rubber pads on the back, again, has kept it from scratching our dishwasher all to pieces, and it has made it just a little bit easier to deal with the dishes. So take that as you will. I think there are also less expensive ones out there, but they're possibly not as well built as this. So I'll put a link to the one that I bought, and possibly also a link just to generic search for them. So if you wanted to see something different, you can do that. Number 3 is going to be definitely a bit of an off-the-wall one. I'm not sure why car manufacturers haven't started doing this already, but if you are like me, and when you get in the car, a lot of times you'll be eating something, you'll drop it between the seats, you'll have your phone in hand, you'll drop it between the seats, car keys between the seats, Pokemon Go Plus between the seats. Why can't they just make it so that the seat meets up to the center console so there's no gap for things to get stuck in? My son dropped his Pokemon Go Plus between the car seats in the back the other day, and I cut my hand all to pieces getting it out for him. But no more. Well, actually, I don't have these for the back seats yet. These are car seat gap fillers. I've got 2 of them. The other one is still in the car. They come in a bunch of different colors. It's a fake leather finish. The leather in my car is white, but all the accents are black, so this was perfect. I think they also come in brown, tan, and a couple other colors. But these are like 10 or 11 bucks for a set of 2. It squishes in between the seat and the console, fits over your seat belt, and just stays in place. So if you move your seat back and forth, having the seat belt in as a part of it, it's going to move the entire thing, and it keeps things from falling down between the seats. This thing, 10 bucks, yes, absolutely, I've gone for this. As soon as I learned that it was a thing, I jumped on it. Number 4 is a very new one to me, and one I did not know existed, and I still actually haven't tried it yet. As you know, I've been doing more home automation stuff here, and one of the downfalls of that, especially when the case of the Hue light bulbs that I've got in the other room, you have to have the light switch turned on at all times to be able to use that smart home automation. And my family loves to turn that light off. They don't seem to know when not to do it. But I just recently found out that they make switch guards. These effectively screw into place over the switch, and it just covers it up so you cannot turn the switch on and off. Although one side of it is open, so technically you could reach your finger in there and flip it. Now you can get a little better look at it here. So you could technically sort of reach your finger in from the side and flip it down, but you're gonna have to think twice about doing it. And the cool thing about these, yes, it's a little piece of plastic, Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably could have just 3D printed it, and I may do that moving forward. But this was $5 on Amazon, so I can't complain too much about it. So again, if you have a light switch you want to keep on all the time, or you want to keep off all the time for some reason, this is a thing that exists. And again, I'll be looking to see if there's 3D models of this out there as well. And you know what? The last thing to mention, you're going to be opening all of these packages up and playing with them, right? You gotta have something to open it with. What about a pocket knife? Not gonna say this is absolutely the best pocket knife in the world or anything. If I had it to do over again, I would not have bought this specific one. If you can see it there, this is the Duck Commander from Kershaw. Duck Commander, I think, is a TV series. I've never watched it, so I don't know, but it comes in kind of a dark gray, greenish color. It's got a decently sharp blade to it. It's got a pocket clip so that I can keep it with me at all times pretty easily, and this little flip back switch. So instead of having to pull it out by hand, you just push a button and it springs open. It does lock back, so it's not going to go closing on you at any time until you push this little knob over and then shut it easily. And that spring, it just makes all the difference for me. And you've probably seen it in a lot of my videos. Kershaw does that on the grand majority of their knives. I cannot remember what it's called. It's called Safety Switch or Switchback or something to that effect, but I'll put a link to this one and probably a couple of others down in the description because there are a lot of them on Amazon that are about 10 to 15 bucks. So if you are looking for a new good pocket knife, this seems to be a good place to start. I know there's a lot of other really good brands out there. It's just, I've had this one for a little while and it has stood up pretty well to the test of time and to all the packages that I open here. Seems to be pretty decent quality. And that is actually going to wrap things up for today. Again, sorry, nothing tech related in this, but it's just fun, interesting things that I've picked up for myself in the very recent past that I found very useful, or decently useful at least. So let me know what you think of them down in the comment section below. Give me some suggestions for things that I can feature in videos like this moving forward. Thank you guys as always for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel to get notified when I put out any new videos, tech or non-tech related. And I'll see you again next time.